Hi everyone, welcome to RPA Explorers
Everyone
channel.
are doing good, and in today's video I'm going to discuss about an use case, which is how you can deal with drop downs. So I have this sample website. Like, you can go to this website, which is practice.expandtesting.com, where you have different kinds of applications for practicing. From this website I have taken this drop down list, so just click on this and it will be navigating to this page. Okay, so here we have three different kinds of drop down. First is where you have to select your option. So it's like when you just click on the box, wherever you click on it, it appears two different options, so you have to choose according to that. And then the second, it doesn't have any below arrow mark or anything. You just have to click on this box where you have four different options again. And in order to select the country, again it is the same. So here you have different options, like you have to choose one among them. So let's see how you can deal with these three drop downs with the help of Universal Application Connector. So first step is to add your connector. Now let's add our connector. So let's rename it to drop down list. So first step is to configure your universal connector, for which just right click on the connector and click on this configure. I have explained already about this universal connector in a detailed way in my other video. I'll tag the link as well, so you can watch that video for a clear understanding. So now, as I'm dealing with Edge, I have to select my application over here, which is Edge. So let me choose Edge and just refresh the screens. And from the drop down, you have to choose the window which you want to interact with. So currently I have two different windows and I want to interact with drop down menus page. So I'm just choosing this page and add screen. So now we have added it. So as the title is very big, I'm just going to reduce the title. Let's say that I want to compare the type with contains, not equal always. So let's say that the page should contain drop down menus or something. Okay, let's also use this URL, like let's say the URL should contains this. Okay, so now we have chosen the exact match rules, and then right click on this page, click on refresh. So if we have the page opened in the background, it will automatically turns into green. Let's say that I close this page and now I try to refresh it, it will not get refreshed. So basically the page has to be opened in the background. Once the page is opened, right click on it to add your element. Like different options we have, so watch that video to know all this. And now I'm going to capture the element. So let's click on capture element. So as soon as you click on capture element, automatically it will go to the respective page and you get this box, okay, where you have to do all your actions. So my first step is to select the first drop down. So hover your mouse on the position where you want to drag it and hold control, okay, just I'm holding my control, and then change the name. So let's say that drop down one, okay. So make sure that when you are clicking on this plus, it has to be on the correct, it should be highlighting the correct one. So this is highlighting, pressing hold, and I'm just pressing it, okay. And next is to this, and as soon as you click on this plus, you can leave the control key, and whenever you want to select it, just hold it. Here I want to select it, so let's say that it should be drop down 2. So let's call it as drop 2. And also according to the element we select, you also see the tag that it is select, okay. Let's see what is the tag. So this is also select, and let's say drop down 3. I'll delete it. And also it is not necessary that you have to give the correct name here itself. You can also do it in the connector. Let me add it. So now I have added all these three, so I'm just going to click on close. You will be able to see all the three pages, and by default, depend upon the page, it take the selector automatically. So let's try to refresh screens and element. see if it is highlighting. So it's not actually highlighting, but let's see the second one. Okay, this is highlighting, so which has a unique selector. Okay, and let's see the third one. This is also highlighting, so let's try the first. Okay, so everything is getting highlighted and we are good with the default selector. If the particular page is not working as expected, you can also change the locator according to it, and you can choose the attributes for your requirement. Now everything is done. Let's click on done, and here go to your selector where you will be able to see all your 3 pages. Okay, here I didn't rename it. Let's say drop down home page. Okay, so now the first step is to open the application. So double click on the main page. You will be having some option called start. Okay, this is not the actual, this is the page I'm going to. So here you have 2, so let me pick the start, and here the application type is Edge. Here you have to provide your start parameters for web application. Now let me close it and let's see if it is getting launched or not. Okay, so now the application is launched, and next step is to maximize the application if the page is minimized or it is not exactly the complete window. Let's maximize the page. Okay, and then next is to select the first drop down. So, and also if you see for the drop down, you will be able to see that option. So here that you have a different icon, that it is a drop down where it has some list of items. So from the icon itself you will be able to differentiate the text, drop down, checkboxes and everything. So I'm going to double click on this, and here you have different options again, different methods. For example, whenever you are dealing with drop downs, you get this particular method which is called get options. So let me use this get option. Let's run this. Okay, this is completed. Let's preview it. So it will automatically show you all the options available. So currently it has please select an option 1 and 2, which it got selected. And also if you want to choose a value type to be the index or text and everything, you can just choose between them. Let's go with the default one. Okay, now I don't want this. What I want is I want to select an item. Okay, so I'm going to use it. And also you have these 3 other methods as well, like select items. When you want to select multiple items, for example, it's a you want to select option 1 and option 2 together for a single drop down, you can do that. But here it is not allowable to select 2 at once. Wherever the particular page has an option to select 2, you can go with that option. Okay, now this is to select multiple items, and this is send keys. So here instead of you provide the value, you can directly which will automatically get selected. So now let's go with this value itself. So let's say option 1, and in real time what you can do is you can use this get options and you can get all the options. Then you can compare the options which you want to select with the complete list. So if the match is found, then you can select it. If not, then you cannot select the item, which means that that particular item is not present in the drop down. So before you select it, make sure that the particular item is available in the list or not. If so, then you can select it. Okay, let's try to select this. I have given option 1. Let me close the page and we'll run it now. Okay, let's see. I didn't select anything. Correct, right? Let me choose the correct spelling. Okay, option 1. So in between option and 1 there is a space which I left. So let me select this now. Okay, so now the option 1 is selected. So similarly we will do for the rest of the methods. So we have to take option 2, and again we'll do the same. So this time maybe we'll try with send keys. Let's choose 50. Okay. So whenever you're sending key, make sure that you provide them in the square brackets, and then you have option 2, and let me take select item. Maybe let's choose Brazil, and make sure that you have the correct case. If not, it won't properly select it. So I'll run from here. Okay, everything got selected except the second one. Let me try with just send keys. Okay, so for the value, I mean, when it comes to checkbox, you do not need to provide any square brackets, but in general, for example, that you are entering, you are deleting, that all your special key should be in the square brackets. But for this drop down, square bracket is not required. I think it is considering that square bracket 50 in the drop down, and since it could not find it, it didn't select anything. It's a simple example to show how you can work with different kinds of drop. You all got an understanding about this. In case, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel as well, and also don't forget to like this video to reach more people. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end.